Today's podcast episode, using what you got around you. Feeling like you don't have enough to get the job done is a very common thing around a lot of people and what it is that they're trying to do with their life. Take me for example, man. So, back before I was trying to do any of this podcast stuff or whatnot, I was honestly trying to get into the YouTube world way back, more into like 2016ish, 2017, in that year range, time frame or whatever, man. And one of the things that I always shied away from, honestly, was doing it because I didn't feel like I had the equipment per se to do it. I wanted the high fancy camera, I wanted the lights and everything, so things of that nature, man. But taking my time from where I was then to where I am now and starting up, and even though I actually do have some stuff, but I bought it on my own, but realizing that I really could have started earlier than what I did, or I could have put more time and effort and energy into it earlier than I did, because a lot of our phones nowadays have really high quality cameras and things of that nature, and as long as we have some really decent editing software, whether it's on our laptops or our phones or wherever it is that you do any type of special editing and stuff like that, man, that really goes a long way. It's honestly just realizing that we're never at a point where we can't use our own resources, no matter how small they are, man. Like, I know I'm probably talking to the crowd, preaching to the choir on this one, but there's a lot of lost opportunities and a lot of moments when we just shy away from things and we don't take into account that we can still make whatever happen with just our own resources and just our simple use and best practices of what it is that we have around us. Like, there are so many special things and so many intricate parts and moving pieces around us that we don't even know about until we start to do what it is that we really want to do. That's when we can unlock and untap those true potential in those things and really start to see what it is that we have around us that's actually special. You know, I started to really understand more and more about lighting and things of that nature, and filming and whatnot, filming or whatnot in different spaces or whatever. But honestly, practice and experience, they're the best teacher, man. Like, you just have to go out here and do it. You got to go out here and put the time in. You got to be able to go out here and be able to put the work in and be able to take what it is that you have and just run with it and just hope that you're actually creating good content, good value for people to grasp onto and hold on to, man, because everybody had to start somewhere, and not all your favorite YouTubers and favorite this and favorite that started with the fancy equipment and the high-tech trainers and all the helpful edits and things of that nature, and just people in their corner. Like, they all had to start somewhere, and a lot of them probably started by themselves, just doing whatever it is that they could do with the technology that they had and the uses that they had, man. And it never hurts to honestly ask friends for help in that regard as well, or ask siblings and things of that nature to help when it comes to recording, and when it helps to giving you the best type of things to say, or when it comes to writing out your scripts or things of that nature, or just getting your ideas out of your head and on a paper and then onto like a chalkboard and then onto actually doing those actions and performing the tasks that you know that you need to do to get the things done. We all got to start somewhere, and a lot of us start at the bottom anyway, because that's just how the world works. But embracing those moments and realizing that starting with whatever it is that you start with is special in itself. We just have to realize that we're doing it because we want to do it. We're doing it because we love to do it. We do it because we have a passion behind it. And doing that itself is going to actually increase our chances of making it to where it is that we want to make it, and enhancing our values and creating more powerful, valuable content for people to really grasp to and get into, man. So understanding what that is for you may be different from somebody else, and then other people just might be blessed to be able to get a little bit different things at the different time frames that they get it in, because you know their parents might have helped them, or grandparents, or aunties, or uncles, or whoever, man. But not dwelling on those moments and understanding that you can still do whatever it is that you do and perform the magic that you have to offer with those little things that you might have yourself is the main thing right there, man. Just really take into account what it is that you have around you and what it is that you think you can use around you as well, man. And then don't be afraid to go out here and ask people for help. And then realize that you probably have to make a little bit of money yourself to try to kick some of those things off. But don't be afraid to go out here and grind and go out here and work these careless, low paying type of jobs just for a little bit of time, just to gain enough income to where it is that you know you can perform the tasks and the dreams and the goals that you want to start out and go and do for the world, man. Just really take into account what it is that those things that you have around you and realize they're special in itself and you can get as far as you want with those little things as long as you're willing to put the time and the work and the dedication in, man. Hope you guys keep doing y'all thing, keep being safe out here. Let's keep making it a great one. Put a smile on your face, baby. Let's go.